Sam, how's it going, everyone? I'll be right back. Okay. I'm here. How's it going, everyone? Today is 5/24/2025. Man, it's about to be 5/25/2025. That's a cool date soon. Tomorrow. Mark your calendars. No need, actually. It's just going to be tomorrow. So unless you're that forgetful, then there's no need. But yeah, today, this shirt has the word. If you're able to see that, actually, I've had this shirt for quite a long time. I think since sophomore year of high school. So, well, you don't really know how old I am. I don't really make it very obvious, but that was quite a long time ago. Yeah, it says Endless Summer. I got this at Ocean City, Maryland. And no need to feel like you can dox me because I don't live anywhere near that place. It was actually a very uncomfortable ride the way. So we didn't fly there. So, that's a little bit of a indicator as to, well, I don't... Oh. I don't live far away enough from it to be an airplane trip. But yeah, it was quite a long drive. And actually my dad is scared of bridges, especially bridges that are very long and go over big bodies of water. So we had to go a different way. I mean, again, that's not revealing much. That's not revealing much. Speaking of my dad, I think he's making a smoothie or something. I didn't know he was going to be doing that. But yeah, for a lot of people, the reason why I'm wearing the shirt, and also was just conveniently at the top of my pile, because I don't fold my clothes. I mean, do I look like someone who folds my clothes? How's it going, London, by the way? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, since it's, officially the first day Memorial Day weekend, some people kind of throw Friday in there because it's like, oh, when you're back from where you're from, if you have a traditional, 9-to-5 job where you have off weekends. That kind of has been dying, though, recently. I mean, not many traditional 9-to-5 jobs, at least sort of like an office cubicle job, most of them have off on the weekends. Or if you just go to school, or... if you just so happen to have weekends off when you're, any number of fucking things. Tummy hurt? Yeah. I'm sorry, Lennon. Not that it's my fault, but I just am sorry for your pain that you have to go through. And I can't really do anything about, but no one can. That's just kind of nature, how it goes. But yeah, a lot of people consider this effectively the first day of summer, or at least that's what corporate America really kind of considers the first day of summer, because that's when the pools in a lot of towns start to open. A lot of public pools start to open on Memorial Day. It's not actually very warm outside. It's like, actually, let's take a look. It's that's just so funny. Imagining all those blue-lipped kids go hold on. Okay, if I cover this, it won't show where I live. Right? Yeah. Let me just make absolute sure. Okay, yeah. Oh. There, 63. I could have just said it. You would have believed me. Why would I lie about that? But yeah, it's 63, so there's a lot of very cold children in a swimming pool who are just very committed. But I was the same way when, there were a couple of times where it was a cold day, but it was the day that my family decided they were going to go to the public pool or, the lake or something like that. or some other fucking body of water that is outdoors. But my brain was so committed, like, this is my day to swim. So, those days came few and far between, So you kind of just have to commit to it. So there's a lot of freezing children who are having the time of their lives, but they're also fucking freezing, so yeah. So, yeah. It's just funny, damn it. I don't know. What else is there to say? I wonder if, like, a place like Maine and the United States, like, when do their pools open? Do they even have pools in Maine? Surely they do. If there's water parks in Sweden, then there's a fucking swimming pool in Maine. Backpack, 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 backpack. That was fucking Dora, wasn't it? That was fucking Dora. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Like, all those songs are so shit. Backpack, backpack. Swiper, no swiping. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Like, what's like the Bangor? Bangor? Banger? Let's see if there's a swimming pool in Bangor. There's also Portsmouth. Not Portsmouth. Portland. Portsmouth. I'm fucking stupid. Bangor. Do they have like a swimming pool? Surely. Not the UK. Bangor, Maine. I think it's ME, right? Bangor, Maine. That's indoors. The YMCA. Dakin Pool. Public swimming pool. Let's take a look at this. I know you can't see my screen, but I just don't want to be doxxed because I'm looking at Google Maps right now, and that's like the easiest way to dox yourself. So I'm not doing that. Oh, yeah. That doesn't look very warm, does it? Here, I'll just show this picture. Yeah, this won't reveal my location. Now, Dora was fine. Nah, I really fucked with Diego. Go, Diego, go! Hey, go! Every, like, startup has the word go in it. Go fuck yourself. Go 90. They, like, almost made Verizon bankrupt. Go 90. You should look into it. This, like, absolute outside hire guy. Are there pools in the UK? Yeah, there's pools in the fucking UK. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's pools in the UK. I mean, is it kind of impractical? I'd say yes. There's no shortage of water in the UK. It's constantly raining. I bet they don't even have to fill the pool. They just let the rain just fill it up. I know that's not how that works. And also that would be gross because rain always has a slight acidity to it. Well, so does fucking chlorine, doesn't it? Actually, I think chlorine's an alkaline. So actually, yeesh. I keep doing this to Lynn and it makes her annoyed. Yeesh. Like, I'll just say random shit. Like, I just, ooh, is that a tissue box over there? Yeesh. Like, just like shit that doesn't even make sense. But just going yeesh, it makes you assume things that, like, aren't even being said. Oh yeah, I have to show this fucking screen, don't I? Go, go, go! Oh yeah, go, go, koi, there's another one. Go, fuck yourself. Here we go. Look at the nice pool in Maine. It's a fun place. Curtis Rapple Pie. I bet there's quite a lot of pools in Brighton. Brighton! That was like the poor man's holiday. I do have my VPN changer on, so, let's go to Brighton. See, it's gonna... Brighton, UK. Oh, Brighton and Hove. Not Albion. Swimming pools. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Yeah, because if you were rich in the UK, my dad used to live in the UK. That's where he's from. Oh my god, I read that wrong for a second. Fucking hell. Let's see here. We have Sea Lanes, Brighton. Sea Lanes. That doesn't look bad. You know? Granted, the beaches are just stones, and they're not nice, warm sand at all. That's the thing about Brighton, is that it's not actually very nice beaches. Like, that's the beach, is stones, stony beaches. I don't think they really have sandy beaches in the UK. I think it's all stone. But this is, Brighton was like the poor man's holiday. If you couldn't afford a holiday to Ibiza, or Malaga, or, somewhere in Mediterranean Europe, or something even more further abroad like Australia or New Zealand, your holiday was mainland England. And oftentimes it was Brighton where he was at. Alright, lads, head to Brighton. That was like the sort of, is this Price Regent swimming complex? This looks indoors though. Leisure Center. Yeah, it's indoors. It looks fucking nice though. Look at that water slide. Oh. Yeah, but I think outdoor pools come few and far between. In England. Hello, Maine is Emmy, yeah. Maine is me! Yeah, that's stupid. It'd be funny. Is there like... Now, there's no way there's an outdoor pool in Scotland. There's no way. I guess I'll go for Edinburgh. Swimming pools. Indoor. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. Okay, and here's a frame of reference. This is why Brighton was a poor man's traveling spot for Yorkshiremen who couldn't afford to go to Ibiza because they work at a steel mill. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna go to maps and let me see if I get doxed. Even though I have my VPN changer on, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. So here's a frame of reference in case you aren't good at geography, which would be London in this case, not the city, of course. I'm talking about my love of my life, also known as Go Coin. Go fuck yourself. So for frame of reference, here's like where Yorkshire. No, I did. So, the UK is so much smaller than the US that like when I like sort of show an area, it's like from here to like is Middlesbrough part of Yorkshire? Hold on. UK. Actually, you know what? If I just look up Yorkshire, how about this? Yorkshire. Don't call it Yorkshire. I swear to God. Oh, they don't even highlight it because it really isn't like a thing. That's funny because like Yorkshire's kind of like a thing that's said, but it's not like an actually like administrated zone. It's just kind of like a region that people say. Kind of like the Midlands. Actually, no, I think the Midlands is... I see it here. Hold on. The Midlands. Is this an actual like county? No, it's just like it's like a region. Okay. Yeah, Yorkshire. It's funny though because people talk about Yorkshire as if it's like this place, but like it's no more descriptive than the Midlands are. They consider Sheffield. Wow. And Leeds is the cutoff. I disagree with that. I feel like the Midlands is a little bit lower. Because Sheffield is definitely Yorkshire. 100%. Yorkshire. Is it Yorkshire? Get it. Either way, but yeah, this is sort of where, like, I'll do South Yorkshire. Let's do South Yorkshire. Now that's going to actually show a zone. See? So, like this, it's not quite warm up here. And it's also not next to the sea. Due to like ocean currents, sometimes, like, for some reason, like a place like Hull or even Newcastle can get oddly warm. Sunderland. Everyone shits on Sunderland. But like seaside parts of England can get oddly warm compared to something that's on the same like latitude. Lat is flat. Longitude is long. That's how you remember it, by the way. Lat is flat. Longitude is long. There you go. I guess something that is horizontal can be long too, but for just the sake of remembering. Lat is flat is the one that you have to remember, just due to process of elimination. The other one's the other one. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, but just like, it doesn't get warm here at all, really. Like, honestly, it's not. And it's not seaside either, so that's a double negative. Here's Bournemouth, but where's Brighton? Brighton is like... Oh, see, I really should fucking know this. Brighton and Hove. Right here? There it is! There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. I was circling on it, and I was just second guessing it, because it wasn't... Wow, that's so funny that, like, it doesn't even really, like, show up on a map, because, like, that's for some reason where everyone... That's so weird. Why is that, like, the fucking thing that people did as, like, their holiday? And by the way, holidays in England are different than in the U.S. vacations. Like, holidays are, like, a respected thing. Although I think they're increasingly not being respected because just capitalism is becoming more and more strong. Well, I'm not going to blame capitalism. It's just greed. Capitalism can be easily infected by greed, but I don't think capitalism is inherently greedy. I know, that's kind of like a hot take, but I don't know. I think to most sensible people, that's probably not that. I could see why people disagree with that, though. I mean, I'm not, like, going to be someone who's going to be a staunch defender of capitalism. I think it's probably the best system we got, but it still sucks. I think, wasn't it fucking Winston Churchill who said capitalism is the worst system known to man, except all the rest? Or no, I think he said that about democracy. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Most people don't even like Winston Churchill, so I shouldn't have even quoted him. I know that my stream says Minecraft right now, and also I just realized I was getting chats and I wasn't seeing them. So, also, if you haven't already liked the stream, other people. I know nothing of Scotland. Brighton, more like Dim Tum. Yeesh. Dim Tom. Oh, Brighton, more like Dim Town. I get it. Where me? Where, what is the Isle of Man? That sounds scary. It actually, your sentiment is held along many other Brits. They find this very strange too. They have like a bizarre sort of like Creole type accent over here. I don't know if Creole is the right word, but just they have a weird kind of accent, but they throw in their own like vocabulary, and it's kind of like a dialect / language type thing, kind of like Scots is, where like it's just like English, but it's like it's just so differently pronounced and has different vocabulary sometimes. That's like it's like so difficult to understand. I don't even know what I'm saying. Actually, Edinburgh, I'm surprised Edinburgh doesn't get that warm. Because if they're... Dude. If you can have a water park... It still blows... It shouldn't blow my mind. But, like, there's... The fact that there's water parks in like, Sweden is just funny to me. But I think they just maybe handle cold water better over there. You're my favorite Isle of Man? There you go. That's a nice pickup line. Like, this is you, and this is me? Ha, ha, ha. I guess Bournemouth is also a seaside town that... Yeah. I don't know why, but everyone in my dad's town went to Brighton. I guess Bournemouth was maybe too expensive or something. But everyone was like, right, lad, we're going to Brighton. It was like the place to... I don't know and again, by the way, the last time he was in England was like the fucking 80s. So things might have changed since then, you know? Oh, it's Croydon. Whenever I think of Croydon, I think of fucking Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson. Well, it's fantastic. Well, I don't know about Henry the Hornet. The Hornet. Henry the Hornet. He had a beef with Henry the Hornet. Sorry, I don't even. What the fuck is going on? Minecraft today is gonna be the thing. If you are from England, like, it's a shame Darwinski's in here right now. I wonder what his thoughts are Brighton on. I don't even know what part of. Well, I don't want him to say, honestly. Oh. What was that? What the fuck was that? Play Tetris? No, my title says Minecraft, and that's people's notification, and I don't want it to confuse people. What the hell was that notification? Oh, and also, happy Memorial Day weekend, if I haven't already said that. I think, yeah, I definitely did, because that's what that whole... Okay, I'm stupid. It's fun... It's funny, though, that, like, you'd be surprised on how recent... Well, actually, no, you wouldn't be surprised, because I just pretty much said. Like, now that you know that information about... I think I try to keep... Don't make what I've said a big deal, please. I don't like really talking about personal stuff, especially in regards to other family members. But yeah, my lineage to the United States does not, like, it's funny, there's always like, whenever I'm talking to people, there's always like, they always have like some sort of, like, just a little trace of like, Native American ancestry somewhere. Like, oh, I have like a little Cherokee in me, or I have a Susquehannock or something. No, I always say Susquehannock for some reason, as if like that's, you know what it is? When I was learning about like different Native American tribes, I think one that probably piqued my interest the most was the Susquehannock tribe. Apparently it was like, and again, you kind of have to base some of this off legend. Kind of like what was it, not the Mycenaeans. What was that island that was like the Mycenaean Greeks, but they weren't? Hold on. Hang on a minute. Minoans. The fucking Minoans. That's what I was thinking of. My bad. A lot of what is told about Minoans is mostly from legend. Okay, sorry. Bronze Age civilization. But yeah, the Susquehannock tribe, they're like apparently these people who are like super fucking tall. If I'm getting this correct. If I do remember, I learned about this a while ago. Super fucking tall, and totally got wiped out by the white man. That darn whitey. I'm trying to, like, that actually is really fucked up. I'm just trying to, I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling uncomfortable and I'm trying to shift it. Typical whitey, huh? Well, I just am uncomfortable with the fact that people have the same complexion as me. Unless you're talking to London, then I'm like, you know, as black as this desk here. Oh, fuck. Hold on, Susquehannock tribe. Weren't they like really fucking tall? There was like a thing where they were like really tall. Let's look at everyone's trusted source, Wikipedia. John Smith, you know, the guy who colonized. I think she was the first ever, like, colonized relationship. Pocahontas. Sorry for biting my nails there. That was probably disgusting to see. Fur traders. Language, name, history, legacy. There was like a tribe that was like known for being really fucking tall. Because a lot of native, like, you know, the way that sort of Americans conduct like the idea of identity, it's just like this sort of all-encompassing thing. We make it seem like as if they're all interacting with each other and getting along. But it's actually very secluded tribes. So like different genetic makeups happened because of it. And there were tribes that were really like, you know, stocky. And there was tribes that were really tall. And if I am remembering correctly, I thought the Susquehannock was one of the really fucking lanky ones. Small but powerful tribe. Hold on. Height. Yeah! Wait, okay, well, this looks like myth. Hold on. This looks like mythology. This looks like myth. (1991) research does confirm that the 16th century Susquehannocks were in fact taller than most Native Americans of their time. However, they were not nearly as large as Smith leads readers to think. I'm looking at unchartedlancaster.com as my source if you want to check this out for yourself. Lancaster is spelled like Lancaster, Lancaster. I could just be showing this to you. In fact, this is the website if you want to take a look. I should probably show it on my screen, but I don't feel like it. Investigation revealed that males in skeletal population were on average 5 foot 7 feet tall, and women were 5 foot 3 inches tall. By modern standards, that is not exceptionally tall. In the United States, the average height of the male was 69.1 inches, or 5 foot 9. However, the Susquehannocks' average 5 foot 7 height is nearly 4 inches taller than the average Englishman in the 1600s. Becker believes the Susquehannocks' high-protein maize-based diet was maize. That's just corn. The idea of Susquehannocks being giant was likely further enhanced when malnourished Europeans stood next to well-fed Indians. Oh, not so uncivilized now. Maybe that's why John Smith told all of his guys to kill him. But John Smith, he was a chill guy, I guess. His friends weren't, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how much did John Smith really prevent his buddies from hurting people? He's like, hey, guys, stop. Okay, I guess you're not. Either way, yeah, they were known for being quite tall, I suppose. We're 30 minutes in? Seriously? Damn, I did the thing where I didn't put the trash can near me. I'm sorry, I get caught up in history and geography, alright? It's my calling. It is what I do for a living. Me when something shocking happens. I'll play Minecraft, I know. Usually AWOP or some other douchebag is here to keep me in check, but you're just here. And you usually go along with what I do, so... Why has my mouse disappeared? What the fuck? Spurs. Oh, I should also probably mention the fact that, speaking of Yorkshire, see, now this is going to reveal things. The club that I support is Sheffield United, not Sheffield Wednesday. Do not make that mistake. Not that I've made that mistake, but other people have. I just realized I have to do this. And I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't... it's not that I am a fake fan. Oops. It's not that I'm a fake fan or anything like that. I'm still a Shoreham boy at heart. Oh, see, black? Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. But I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to jinx anything. I didn't want to... I don't know. I mean, I'm not even like a superstitious person, but I don't like talking about things. Especially if I think something could go wrong. And, well, it definitely did go wrong. I might as well have just talked about it anyways. But Sheffield United did not get promoted to the Premier League. Is it for the better? I don't know, man. Even if you don't think your team is gonna, again, I'm sounding very, like, American right now. Even though your club doesn't, even if it doesn't seem like survival is guaranteed, which is just far from the truth. In fact, we've been pretty much a yo-yo club ever since we made it to the Premier League. Since... When did we first get relegated? Was it the 18-19 season? See, what kind of fan am I that I don't even remember? I don't know, it's not something I like to remember. We were so shit. I don't even want to, like, rant about the business that's been going on behind Sheffield United these days. I still can't believe we sold Iliman Njai. Sorry. Please eat. Please eat. I did eat. Are you talking about Minecraft? Oh yeah, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I should make a smoker. But yeah, we lost to Sunderland. I actually was just talking about Sunderland. Most people shit on Sunderland a lot. And for some reason, a lot of neutrals, and by neutrals, I just mean like sort of just, fans that aren't fans of Sunderland or Sheffield United. They've really wanted to see Sunderland get promoted rather than Sheffield because they're just like, oh, we don't want to see another shitty, the three promoted teams just get relegated instantly. Because to be fair, that is what happened this season. Leicester City, Ipswich, and who the fuck was the other? Was it Southampton? I think it was fucking Southampton. Again, I'm really behind on what's happening in football these days because I've just been busy with a lot of other shit, and when you're busy with other shit, it's kind of hard to get into sports. So I've really only been knowing what's going on with Sheffield United. And, yeah, we didn't get promoted. But, I don't want to, now that I can, now that it doesn't matter if I jinx anything or not. Actually, I hope I jinx this. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because we didn't get promoted. But, like, to be honest, the chances of us surviving the Premier League, we have a pretty weak side. Like, who even is our best player? Probably Brereton Diaz. Petro. I was just talking about football earlier. Petra, have you ever been to a water park? I was just talking about how it kind of blows my mind that somewhere like Sweden can have a water park when in Edinburgh you don't have a single outdoor pool. I imagine Gogo Koi as a person racing their pet fish and trying to cheer it on. Gogo Koi. There you go. If you don't know, Petro is London, so it's not someone that you're not familiar with. I have no idea what Everett speaks of, but I hope you enjoy. Cool. I feel like a piece of shit for not remembering, Petro. I remember you said that. I remember I asked you what club you support, and I don't remember. I know it was a Swedish club that I wasn't familiar with. Um, but I don't think. I mean, do you support an English club? Most of the time, like, if you're not from a country with a big league, you oftentimes support a club from a different place. Most likely the language that you speak as a second language. So, like, if you're, like, a fucking, Bosnian, and uh, a lot of, German is oftentimes taught in the Balkans because there's a lot of jobs for people in the or I don't even know if there's particularly more jobs for people from the Balkans in Germany. It's just that a lot of people from the Balkans work in Germany, so German is taught a lot in schools. So oftentimes you get a Bosnian who supports like Bayern Munich or something, or Dortmund, or if you want to get really hipstery, St. Pauli, or something like that. I don't know. My ex supports Everton, so Everton, I suppose. Well, what? I don't know. If it's based off of fucking X, then I think that's, you know, give up on the X, give up on the fucking club. You know what I mean? And also, Everton of all fucking clubs. Everton. I like London. There's actually, for some reason, I don't know why it is the way it is, but there's actually no club called London. There's like hundreds of clubs from London, but they do not call themselves London. I think it's just because there's so many clubs in London itself that like it would be kind of ridiculous to even like say, oh, we're London, because there's like, I mean, I could list off a whole bunch, like West Ham, Arsenal. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Crystal Palace, Millwall, Brentford, Charlton Athletic. Is Leyton Orient based in London? Yeah. Yeah, Leyton Orient. I'm sure there's one big one at Chelsea. But actually, well, their stadium's in Fulham. Does Fulham count as London? Yeah, I think so. Tottenham. Spurs, the name of the fucking seed. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm Alpha. He likes working class underdogs. We're still friends. I'm Alpha. I don't know those were Londonian. All those clubs, you didn't know any of those clubs were Londonian? Not even Arsenal? Where did you think they were? You think there's a town called Arsenal? Oh wait, I just realized. Okay, hold on. I'm definitely not wrong on me saying that those clubs are based in London, but I can't think of any others. That's why I'm hesitant of what I'm saying. I'm not hesitant because I'm not certain if they're based in London. I know that all those clubs are based in London. That's why I don't want you to think, well, I'm not sure if you're right on that. I'm 100% right on this. It's just, I can't remember all of them. There's so many fucking clubs, though. But yeah, for some reason, they're not called... there is one, I think if... I think it's only due to marketing, but there's only one club, I think, that I mentioned that actually has the word London even be mentioned, and that is West Ham. It's on the badge. It has London underneath it, but that was a recent change, and for almost all of its existence, it just went by West Ham United. I don't know if they officially changed the name of the club, but I think they're just trying to... This is like just their attempt at trying to expand. To maybe someone who, I guess, is not well educated on the fact that there's plenty of clubs from London. to choose from. Um, Please eat, go to bed. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't need this on anymore, actually. I've gotten quite warm. You're scaring me. I'll eat the berries. Also, there's plenty of working class underdogs besides. Well, I'm not gonna tell you who to support. But I do take that Sweden is definitely one of those countries that supports an English club, rather than like an Italian club or something. Because there's definitely a hierarchy to like. I feel like Americans just think that all Europeans have really good leagues, and that's just not the case. Because I remember someone in my town was like making it professional, and then they were or like one. I was talking to somebody. I was talking to like I don't know what the context of this was actually. I just remember this father was telling me about his son who is a little bit older than me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, he made it pro," and I was like, "Really? Where does he play?" And I was like, "Does he play in the MLS?" And he's like, "No, he plays in Europe." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And he was like, "Who?" And he was just like, "Oh, he plays in Slovenia." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, with all due respect, no hate to Slovenia, but dude, I couldn't even name you a single fucking club from there. Honestly. Couldn't even name a single one. Everett Club? I could name some players. Actually, can I? Oh, fuck. I always mix up Slovenia and Slovakia, even though I'm literally into geography. And I shouldn't mix them up. For some reason, one of those countries produces a bunch of really good goalkeepers. I can't fucking remember which one it is. But there's Jan Oblak. There's Samir Handanovic. Handanovic. I sound like such a deplorable American when I pronounce European names. Handanovic. Who else? I think Martin Dubravka is another one. Was Pavlenka another one? He played for Wolfsburg or something like that. But yeah, there's a bunch of fucking goalkeepers who come from one of those countries. I can name one Slovenian hockey player. Yeah. We have more common association with the UK/Germany than those southern countries. Oh yeah, I wasn't saying, dude, I wasn't fucking... Yeah. Oh wait, okay, you're talking about like Italy or something like that. Yeah, yeah. But someone from Mexico, like there's a lot of Mexican kids in my school who would support, a Spanish team, like like Barcelona or Real Madrid. Those were the most common ones. But some people were into Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, but really those kind of clubs. And the reason you may be like, it is kind of bandwagony, and I will admit that that's very bandwagony. I feel like you should support a club you have some connection to. Like maybe look up your last name and maybe you can find some tie to it. Or something. Maybe like your parents went on a honeymoon or just find maybe some connection so you can, so you can beat the bandwagon allegations, because like I have a connection to Sheffield that isn't just. Well, I mean, honestly, I think it's actually pretty easy to believe that because Sheffield just fucking suck. Even though it's like the home of football, I could talk ages about Sheffield and its connections to football. Like the town of Sheffield was synonymous with association football for the longest time. For the longest time, there was rugby. I've talked about no. I'm not going to go back. But before association football and soccer were the terms. The term Sheffield rules was the term that was preferred in the early stages of association football before it was even called association football. and association football was heavily based off Sheffield rules. Heavily based. No hands. Like, no hands was like a uniquely Sheffield rules thing. And rugby football is why, you hold the thing. And American football comes from rugby football. Sorry. Oh, it's late. Oh, it makes sense Mexicans would care about Spain or even Italy. Yeah. Well, I don't know why Italy. Just the flag is similar. There's a... I don't know. Is there many Italians or people with Italian ancestry in Mexico? I don't think so. Good night, Petro. I'll be energetic in like 20 minutes, though. Ans Kapitar. I don't even know who the fuck that is, dude. I probably did not pronounce that right. And then there's a player named Hamshik. Mirik Hamshik, I think his name is. And he was really good. I can't remember who the fuck he played for. But he was mostly in Italy. So it's probably Slovenia, because Slovenia is close by to Italy, and Slovakia is more sort of central and further away from Italy. But yeah, either way, all that to say is there's definitely a hierarchy with leagues. If you don't have a big... Because the thing is, and you may be like, well, why are all these people trying to bandwagon a European team? Why not do the country that they're from? And also, usually people who are from a country that doesn't have a large club, they'll support two teams. So they'll be like, oh, I support, like, let's just say they support Club America. That's a Mexican team. Club America. That's how it's pronounced typically. Say goodnight to me, Everett. You're taking a nap? And it's also, it's not nighttime, so I'm not gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, London. And also goodnight, Petro. Sorry, I should have said that too. I don't feel like doing fucking video games right now. I know I should, but I kind of, you know what? I'm not doing my hardcore. I'm not doing my hardcore. I'm gonna fuck around on Cheatville. We're gonna fuck around on Cheatville, huh? What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do, huh? Look how more fun this is, huh? Ah. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Let's do skeleton versus snow golem. Oh, and they got hit immediately. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, and wow, they really just die that quickly. What about 3 snow golems versus a skeleton? They're hitting each other! Oh my god, they're so stupid. Come on, you can do it. No! No! Look at the weird movement of a skeleton. But yeah, I was gonna say, the reason why you have a lot of people who are from, somewhere else is that they want to see a club that they support win the Champions League. In terms of club football, that is the most prestigious trophy. Most people would agree. I've heard some people argue that like the Premier League is a more prestigious trophy than the Champions League, and I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually taking the piss? But I think it's just Brexit type people. I don't think they actually even believe that, and they just are trying to put pride in their Britishness. Man, they just get absolutely annihilated. They're babies. Hello, Londoner. How's it going, AWOP? AWOPper? Ew, video gaze? Yeah, I'm doing video gaze today. I sleep for snow babies. Oh, wait, maybe this will be... Hey, will they cool him down? No, the snow does not stop the burning. That'd be funny if it did. Let's do place. No, he's dead. He probably thinks he won. Bro think he won. Bro think he's won. Let's see how a warden reacts to a snow guy. Warden. Summon Warden. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck, I did the wrong thing. Let's just do a whole bunch of snow golems and see what's... You know, it has to be said that they're absolutely fucking fearless, the snow golems. They just immediately, without even hesitation, just throw the fucking snowballs. Look, no fear in their eyes at all. No fear. Look at this. Look at this. Look, no fear. No fear. He's just like, the fuck you gonna do? Nothing. And just was fighting the whole way. Was fighting the whole way, even when being approached. He never held back. Still throwing those fucking snowballs. I don't know, what are we doing? I'm just fucking around in Minecraft. There is no... Devin, you're American, right? I'm assuming you're not into football or soccer or any of that stuff. I used to slash ride counts in Minecraft. You can slash ride shit? Oh, what? Oh, what? What? All entities. How's that gonna work? I didn't even know that was a command. Oh, what? Hold on, no fucking way. Hold on. So, if I... Hold on. If I go to, like, creative mode... I'll see all the slimes come in once you, like, start existing. Slash ride. Sure, we'll do nearest entity. Mount. What the fuck? Since when did they do that? 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 What the fuck? I didn't know they did that. No, I'm not. I'm from the US. I have a little... Okay. Well, to be fair... But when I say football, I'm talking about soccer, dude. Dude. Oh yeah, I was gonna ride something. Game mode, creative. Wait, what is that? Why does this cow look like it stinks? Game mode. No. Ride. Ride. Nearest entity. Mount. Incomplete. Oh. Player can't be ridden. No, wait, what? That's not... Mount... Nearest entity. Players can't be ridden. I didn't fucking... What? How do you do it? They do that? They always did that? I had no fucking idea. You see them spawn, that's how they spawn too. No, that's not. That's not it. No. Cap. Bruh. This is how they spawn. Wait. Did I just hear... Yeah, like there's still some around. They didn't do that yet. Look at them chasing after the raiders. Look at the absolute chaos that's happening here. Look at all the slimes. And set up the skulk 4 times. Yeah, when you're in the deep dark. kidDoonski. Okay, here we go. Ride. Me. Mount at nearest entity. Am I gonna be on a slime? Why the fuck does it keep saying players can't be ridden? Fine, dismount. He's not riding any vehicle. So what, do I have to be on a... Hold on. Do I have to be on like a fucking thing? Okay, let's try this again. Players can't be ridden. I'm not trying to ride a fucking player. Do I have to go in spectator mode? Players can't be ridden. No, I don't think it's the right command. Not by eggs or slash summon. Oh well, I don't witness that's how they spawn in. I never even came across those fuckers in a normal survival world. Oh wow, he just killed himself. He just killed himself. He just... Oh no, he didn't kill himself, but he almost did. I forgot what I was even doing in this world, but it was something chaotic, evidently. There's still a dragon here. What else can I summon that's chaotic? look at what is he mad at? He's shooting at the poor fucking thing. The little thing. This bastard. Look at him stuck in the water. It's easier to just go into spectator mode and click on the bastards. Because I'm now in the view of the... I mean, I see that. Some 50 views. Some 50 withers versus 6 wardens. Look at how stupid this thing is. Oh no, wait. Place. Oh wait, no, Phil, that's what it is, Phil. Not biome. And Phil. Oh, okay, hold on. What if I do like 10? Okay, hold on, this will be funny. Oh my god! Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, whoa! What is he hiding under here for? He should be like trying to hunt for stuff. Excuse me. It's ride. It's dude. Hold on. That's the most craziest thing I've done. It's. Whoa, what the hell? Oh my god, the dragon moves the anvils. What? That's crazy. I didn't even try to do that. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Wait, how's it getting rid of the fucking obsidian? I thought it's not supposed to do that. Does it only ever get rid of is it only not able to get rid of obsidian if... What am I trying to say? Can it only not get rid of obsidian if it's in the end? Maybe. Maybe it's kind of like how you can't build a bed in the nether. Well, actually, you can build a bed in the nether. You just can't try and sleep it. I think it's just going to fly away, to be honest. I think it's just going to keep flying upwards. Oh, I think it's still mad at the little teal guy. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. He's mad. No, I think he's mad at the dragon. He's mad at the dragon. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let me try. Alright, let me try. Game mode. Creative. Does it get mad at boats? Doesn't it gets mad at like all... Oh! It reacts to... Does it get mad at boats? I don't think it gets mad at boats. Okay. Slash ride at E. All entities? Mount. That can't be right. There's no way it's at E. Mount. Mob you're currently looking at. Let's try and ride an Enderman. What the fuck? Oh. He's still... What's up? Okay, Oh! One of them went into the ground. That's just a gross noise. Okay, alright. Only one entity is allowed. Maybe nearest entity. It's still not liking it, dude. No, not all entities. You press tab. Well, that's what at E means, dummy. That's what at E means. At E means all entity. Press tab when you get the mob you're looking at. Okay, hold on. The Enderman moves too much. I'll do a sheep. A sheep is dumb and complacent. Players can't be... What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Press tab when you get the mob you're looking at. You need the... Let me do literally exactly what you say. I'm gonna do literally exactly what you say verbatim. Alright? We're gonna do... Let's put... Hold on. Hold the fucking... Are you serious? There. Okay. There's absolutely no way this thing is going to get away from me. So we're going to do slash ride at E. At E. I'm going to be so pissed that word and kills my fucking sheep. Mount. Mob I'm currently looking at. Sheep. That is literally exactly... So let's see how clear you were. Oh, look at that. It doesn't work. I'm looking directly at him. Do I literally have to type it? I'm going to break it down. Well, wasn't that your attempt already? You didn't do a very good job of it. I love how people who are bad at giving instructions are like, how more clear can I be? No, it fucking isn't. No, what isn't what? Ride at E, mount, mob, and currently. I mean, do I literally have to type that? No, there's no way. I ain't gonna do that. OMG. And press tab. Sheep. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm stupid. You didn't say the tab part. You didn't say the tab part at first. Hold on. Okay. Is this? I swear to God, this sheep falls. Okay. At E, mount, and then tab. No, it's still not doing it. Unless that was the... Okay, hold on. Okay, let me... Okay, hold on. Ride. E. Oh, fuck. E. Mount. Greater than, less than symbol. Tab. Extended end of options. That's how's... I still don't know how that's clear. Oh, I spelled... Hold on, I spelled sheep wrong. When you get to the part where you put the mob you're looking for, find the long string of text. Press target. Okay. Mount. And then when you get to the part where you put the mob you're looking at, find the long string of text. Okay, well that wasn't clear. Mount. Less than. Tab. What long string of fucking text? What are you on about? At E. Space. Mount. Dude, I'm literally doing your instructions. Press tab when you get to the mob you're looking at. Will this thing stop fucking moving around? Mount. Why does it want that bracket there? Mount. At S. Oh! So it wasn't clear. Fuck's sake. Try to make it seem as if I'm making a mistake. Okay. That was the issue. Brilliant. Okay. There. I knew it wasn't at E. I knew it wasn't fucking at E. Can I make a move? Or does it just kind of goes on its own? Thank you, AWAP, though, by the way. You probably are frustrated by that whole debacle, but... Hey, I think if I do a spider... What? Oh, damn. It's still going to do the fucking... Okay, hold on. Okay. Because if there's such a thing as a spider jockey, then... Stop. Don't move! Stop fucking moving! Okay. Maybe I just have to do it. Okay. Please stop moving. Please. Ah, I know what to do. Actually, wait, they don't get affected by this, do they? Because they're a spider, right? Or maybe they do. Yeah, I think they do. Okay, great. Right. Oh, fuck, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Holy fuck! Okay, that's it, that's it, that's it! Enough. Okay. Spider. Why are you getting hurt? You're so dumb and useless. Oh, and that's right, they can climb. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. This is so just unnecessarily difficult. Fuck me. Okay. Ride. S. Mount. There! Oh my god. And it doesn't let me do it anyways. Great. Why? Oh my god, the spider's actually so dumb. How come I can't control it? Like the spiders can. Spiders moving cobwebs? Yeah, I know, my bad. So let's see what happens when the snow golem comes. Does the snow golem not? Yep. Get him! Is a spider that stupid it can't fight a fucking snow golem? No way. Do I get a critical hit when it jumps? Oh my god, the spider gave up. Have you ever seen that before in your life? The spider's literally just given up. I don't even think it's going after him. Oh no, it is. After a while, it gave up. Why can't it kill the fucking snowman? Is it because I'm on him? Oh, it's because I was on him. That's why. And he still survived. You know what? I'm going to give him some health. I almost feel bad for the bastard. Potion. Healing. There you go, buddy. There you go. Have it all, lad. Peek. Let's see if we reached it. Oh, Jesus. And it appears that we have... You know what? He probably feels ashamed. You know, like I often criticize people for like, wow, the snow golem has that. Okay, I didn't even realize that. He used to only be able to spawn those through the summon command. Show him who's boss this time, spider. Oh, wow, he actually still gets fucked up. Come on. There we go. Still a bit embarrassed by a fucking snowman, but... You know? Well, then now let's see how he does with the iron golem. I I feel like this isn't even fair. I'm gonna at least give him like a fighting chance. Actually, no, I should have that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There. Come on, spider. He's just gonna... Don't let him get one hit. No! Well, that was sad. Either way, that's gonna be the end of today's stream. I know that it was pretty directionless and no real purpose to it, but you know... Oh! And build roller coaster. The only thing I did on Xbox 360 Minecraft was build make random mobs fight each other, LMAO, and build coasters and houses. Yeah, I think that's how the majority of people play Minecraft, honestly. Most people don't even play Minecraft legitimately. After a certain point, they're just like, oh, let's turn on fucking cheats. It's fucking annoying. I only do it when I'm literally explicitly doing cheats, then it's fine. But, like, if we're doing a survival world, and, like, I am dying over and over again to try and get our stuff back, and when they are just like, dude, you're taking forever, let me try and get our stuff back, and they die instantly, and they pitch a fit and turn on cheats, even though I was spending real hours of my life trying to get our shit back. You just die once, and then you turn on cheats. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm okay with doing cheats if, like, you're gonna just do cheats, but, like, if you're doing Minecraft and you just randomly turn on cheats because you don't feel like doing it anymore, like, go fuck yourself. Either way, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, Devin, AWAP, London, Petro. And that's it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4...